Hi guys, Sam here from Sam's Review, and today I'll be doing a BATSAM review on the DC Comics Multiverse Suicide Squad Batman figure. So here you can see the figure clearly displayed in the window box packaging. He comes with a whole load of accessories, which would have been nice on the Batman vs Superman release figures, but at least we got them here. And an alternate head with his breathing mask on. On the side, you see an image of Ben Affleck as Batman wearing his breather from the scene in the film, and then it says Suicide Squad just below that. On the back, there is the Collect and Connect Croc you can make if you get all 6 figures in this line. You can also get an alternate version of Croc if you buy the Toys R Us exclusive Joker, Toys R Us exclusive Harley Quinn, and an Amazon.com exclusive Harley Quinn in evening gown dress, and then you can make the jacketed version as an alternative. These are the other figures in the line. You've got the Joker, number 1. Number 2 is Harley Quinn, who I've already done a review at. Number 3 is Deadshot, who I've also already done a review of. Number 4 is Captain Boomerang, or Boomerang, who I'm yet to find. Number 5 is Katana, who I'm also yet to find, and number 6 is Batman, who we're looking at today. Right, okay, with that being said, let's open up the figure and have a look. So, what did you guys think of the movie? I personally loved it. But it'd be interesting to know what you guys thought, so leave it in the comments below, if you'd be so kind. I know it got mixed reviews, but I was one of the people who loved it. I know though, like I said in my other reviews, a lot of stuff was cut out because they did reshoots and they tried to make it funnier, which I was kind of worried when I heard that, because I thought, oh no, please don't start trying to make all your movies funny, because I don't think that kind of lends itself to the DC universe. I think DC kind of works best when it's darker. And I didn't want them to go down like the Marvel route. As good as the Marvel movies are, don't get me wrong, I find them all the same. They're all just like a wisecracking either like god or billionaire or whatever ends up saving the world after feeling down for a little bit and then ends up saving the world. But I know that kind of is a whitewash of the whole thing, but like Guardians of the Galaxy, I thought was average at best. I didn't get why everyone loved that movie so much. But I guess I'm just a DC guy, so each to their own, I guess. Right, let's try and get this out. But yeah, no, I was a fan of Suicide Squad. I liked it. Like I said, I hope when they release it on Blu-ray or DVD that we get an extended version. Like we did with Batman v Superman, and maybe get the original cut, which was, from all intents and purposes, a darker version. So I'd like to see that version because it would have more Jared Leto scenes in it, and I just think it would be an interesting watch. So hopefully when they release it on Blu-ray like they did with Batman v Superman, you get both cuts of the film. Because I for one would like to see what David Ayer's original vision was compared to what we got, which was heavily influenced in the end by the studio. But I loved the original version, so I'd like to see what David Ayer had for us. Meanwhile, back in the struggle is real to get Batman out of his plastic tomb. Over there. Save me, backpack. Come on. There we go. Finally. Also, they've finally done away with cable ties. Thank you, Mattel. About time. Right. First of all, let's have a look at his accessories. First, we'll take a look at his Collect and Connect piece. So, it's the torso of Killer Croc. So, this figure you'll definitely have to get to make Killer Croc. I mean, it's a vital piece. But you also get all the extra bits that I'll show in a minute, which kind of is a reason to get the figure, in my opinion, anyway, if you already have the Batman v Superman Batman. But there we are, that's the piece there, and then we can take the arm from Deadshot and just clip that in there, and then we're on our way to having Killer Croc. So yeah, he's that's what we got so far. All the other bits, I mean, the only other bit we've got is what is it? The left leg. So we're kind of missing some bits, but there we are. Put that to one side. It's nicely done though, and he's got an ab crunch in it, which doesn't have much, but at least it's got nice scales and stuff. And I mean, I love the fading there of the green into the orange and into the kind of whitey yellow, like that. Anyway, let's have a look at his other accessories. He's got what I can only assume is like a gas grenade or something, which is done all in black plastic, but it's very small. I don't know how well it's coming out on camera, but he's got that. He's also got 3 of these batarangs, which are nice. They're all exactly the same. They're done with a little like pliable plastic here, so they're a little bit warped, but that's not a big deal. But they come with silver edgings, like you see in the movie, and it's done on both sides. So you get 3 of those. You also get, which is kind of awesome, is you get the grapnel blaster, which is nice. It's got the wood handle there, and it's done quite nice for such a small little thing. It's got quite a lot of detail in it. So that's the grapnel blaster. You also get some handcuffs, some back cuffs, which do work. I mean, we'll bring in El Dead Shotto here, and then you can slip these, or if it works. Maybe not him. Let's try someone else. Get feel. Not that this would ever happen. Or maybe it would. He beat Superman. But they just slip those there over a wrists or over a figure's wrists, and then they're handcuffed. So that's the back cuffs. So you get them, which he does use in one scene in the film. If you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it, because it is an awesome scene. But yeah, you get the back cuffs there. They look like they can bend, but they don't bend. So don't bend them, because they will break. They're just made of a soft plastic. And then you also get the interchangeable head with the breather. Now, this for me is the reason I wanted to get this figure, apart from the other bits, which I think are great. But you get the alternative head, so you can actually change it up so it doesn't look just the same as every other Batman. So you kind of get a new figure out of it. If you've already got the Batman v Superman figure, well, you do. If you swap the heads out, you get this Batman in your breather. So it's done quite nice. You've got the eyes there, and that's that. Now, looking at the figure itself, they have made some changes here which were long overdue. I don't know why they didn't do it on the standalone Batman v Superman. If we bring him in, now I don't know how well it's going to come out on camera, but look at his cowl. It's got like a weird texture to it, which makes it all bobbly. Now that isn't screen accurate. On this new one, nice and smooth. It's nice and vinyl and smooth. Unfortunately though, my figure has got a bit of I don't know what that kind of is, a bit of a scratch or something on his face. I don't know, makes him look kind of more battle damaged. He's also got some skin tone here on the bottom of his cowl. I thought I'd pick the best one, but obviously not. But nevertheless, he's got that kind of going on there. What other differences are there? The rest looks pretty much, yep, the rest is identical to the standalone figure. But this one's more screen accurate, I guess, because you get the more realistic cowl that's done with smooth things. It's exactly the same colour. He has the gold highlights here. I've got a little black speck of paint there, which isn't meant to be there, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be having it in the breather cowl, so it kind of looks like he's dirty from the water. Once again, he hasn't got the gold here, but he has got gold on his knuckles, which is film accurate, and gold on his boots. If we go into articulation, take a move left and right. There is a little bit of up and down, not much. Both arms are on full hinge joints, so they come out. Oh, but it's hindered by the cape. You have to move the cape to get it to go all the way around. Upper bicep swivel. Single hinged elbows, but good bend on them compared to other figures in the line. He's got an ab crunch, but you can get him to go down about that much and back about that much. He has a waist swivel. He has T hips, so you can get his legs out about that much. His leg can go forward about that much, which is kind of disappointing, but it's kind of the size of his legs. And back that much. You've got a thigh cut just above the knee. Single hinge knees, bend about that much. No other articulation except for hinges in the feet, but luckily mine are tight hinges, which is good because, as you know, I can't stand them. Because if you get weak ones, your figure won't stand. And then he's got 2 peg holes in the feet. Right. Now, if we look at some of his accessories, I mean, we'll put his grapnel blaster here in his hand, which is made of a gummy plastic, which is kind of nice because if it was rigid, I think, if it was made of a harder plastic, I think you'd break it, just because of how it is. But that being said, it is kind of tricky to get it in his hand because it's so gummy. You have to kind of work with it a bit and be careful that you don't break it. But you can kind of get him to hold it and shoot off up into the skies. He can hold his little gas canister, and all his accessories can only go in his right hand because his left hand is balled up in a fist. So everything has to go in this hand. And batterings. Can you hold the battering? You can get it in between his little finger, his index finger and his next finger, and you can hold them like that, or you can actually place them in his hand, more inside his hand, if that's how you wanted it. So you can kind of, I mean, they fit very loosely in there, but you can kind of work with it. Right, let's pop the head off, see how easy that is. Come on. Oh, his head's very kind of gummy, so getting his head off might be a problem. Come on. Swear to me. Come on. Can I get the back head off? Oh, right, I had to kind of peel it back, but you can get it off, and his head is kind of gummy, so you can see why I had a bit of trouble getting it off. But if I put his breathing head on, see, that went on much easier. And that's what the figure looks like with the breather on, which is how I'll be displaying this version of Batman. So there we go. There he is. Now, if we're going to do a height comparison, I'll leave him with his breather on. Like I said, that's the Suicide Squad Batman. This is the Dawn of Justice Batman v Superman Batman, and they are about the same height. You take him out and bring in Superman. He towers above Superman. If you bring in the Toys R Us exclusive Unmasked Batman, he's about the same height. If we bring in Harley Quinn, he is taller than Harley. And if you brought in Deadshot,
even though I've ripped legs apart in a minute.
He is taller than Deadshot, which is screen accurate, I believe. So there we are. That was the figure. Like I said, if I can hunt down the American exclusives, Diablo, Rick Flag, I will do reviews on them. I'm still looking for the rest of the wave, the Joker in purple coat, Katana, Captain Boomerang, and the Toys R Us exclusives, with Joker and Harley Quinn. When I get those, I'll do reviews on those. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.